Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about a subject that I know we've talked about before, but people still ask questions about it and still don't really understand the differences. So I wanted to go over it again. You never can explain something too many times, I think, on certain topics anyway, and this seems to be one of them. So we're going to talk about the difference between boosting a post and an actual Facebook ad campaign, and what that means for you, and how you can do them in your business. There are reasons that you would want to do both. So generally speaking, a boosted post are those posts that they're the ones that most people know about. They're the ones where you've put a post up and maybe it has performed better than some of your other posts. And so Facebook tells you, hey, this post is performing better than a certain percentage of your other posts. Would you like to boost it? And it just wants you to show it to more people, to get it out there in front of more people so that you can take advantage of the popularity of this post, because Facebook really thinks that people are interested in what you've said here and they want to help you show it to more people and get more engagement. So that is really what it is mostly about, though, is getting those eyes on that post and getting more engagement for you. It's more likes, comments, shares, those kinds of things. Just shows social proof for you. So it is beneficial in a lot of ways, that it can really get you in front of more people. It can show social proof that whatever you are selling is, or even your knowledge is at a level that most people would want to really watch what you have to say. Well, if that's a video, watch what you had to say. If it's just a post, read what you have to say. Now, they have changed it recently where you can do better targeting on boosted posts. It used to be that if you boosted a post, you had very, very limited targeting options, and they have changed that so that now you do have a pretty good array of targeting options. So that's not an issue anymore for the most part. You can target almost the same way as you would a Facebook ad campaign. So that's not really an issue anymore, or anything that you would need to worry about. And if you have included a link in your post, they will ask you if you want to try to get people to click on that link. And if you say yes on that, they'll run it as a website clicks campaign. So instead of trying to get likes and comments and those types of engagement things, it will actually run your campaign as a link click campaign and try to get people to click on that link and go to your website. The problem with that a lot of times is, if you include a link in your original post, it may or may not be going to where you really want people to go. If it's just going to the main, homepage of your website, or even one specific page, but it has a lot of links to other pages, or no call to action on that page that the link is pointing them to, then what is it really going to do? I mean, it's still just going to be for engagement, or it's really just going to be to get people to be in front of people. Sorry, to be in front of more people. So, I mean, you'll send them to your website, and you may be on their minds a little more. It's more of a branding type thing, especially if there's no call to action. There's just nothing that they can do once they get there other than look at what you have done. Look at your site and see. They may or may not buy. It really depends on what kind of call to action you've put out there. The other differences actually there's another part of that too. If you've put up a post and it is a photo post and you've put a lot of text in your photo, then my light just went dead. There we go. Let's try that again. Hi, Pamela. If you have a lot of text in the image that you have on your ad, it's not going to let you promote that anyway. It's going to tell you there's too much text. Or actually sometimes it will let you promote it, but it will tell you that it's not going to reach that many people, and you'll be paying pretty much for nothing because they're not going to show it to that many people because it has too much text in the image. That is something that has been a Facebook rule for a while. I'm not real sure why, but it is still there. So there are some differences as far as the Facebook ads, like an ad campaign goes. If you do that, it's more about a call to action. It's more about getting someone to take an action that you're pointing them to. So if you want them to purchase a particular item, let's say you did do a video and you're talking about the benefits of a particular product and you want them to potentially buy that product, then you would really want to do an ad campaign so that you could give them the option to go there and purchase that. Now, let me show you something. Let me see if I can turn this around. Okay, turning around. Okay, so when you do an actual Facebook ads campaign, you're gonna get these options here. So you can do brand awareness, you can do traffic, you can do engagements. If you have an app, you can do app installs, product sales or store visits. There's a lot of different options instead of just boosting, because when you just boost, you really only have the one option, well, actually two options, which is either engagement or visit your website. So that's a difference between an ad campaign and a boosted post. That's one of the big differences. One of the other big differences is placement. So you have an option when you do a Facebook ad campaign versus a boost. If you're going to do an ad campaign, you have lots of options, and it looks something like this, where you can pick if you want it to be shown where on Facebook. You can show, if you want it to be only shown in the feeds, which is generally what we use, then you can just click that box. If you want instant articles or in-stream videos, right column, which we don't suggest that you do because who pays attention to that? And then Instagram, you can also choose Instagram if you want it shown there and where you want it shown on Instagram. So an audience network, we never do those either, but you can do that if you want to. So you can choose whether or not you want those to be shown if you want these placements to be shown to the people that you're advertising to. If you do a Facebook ad campaign, if you just boost it, Facebook's going to show it to all of those people pretty much, and you have no choice over where your placement is. So when you are able to choose your placement, you get a lot better generally cost per click, because you can choose what has worked best for you, or you can play around with it and see what works best for you. Generally what we use is just Facebook feeds and Instagram feeds, if we're going to use Instagram, and where that totally depends on the target audience for what we're doing. But those are really the only two we use, because the others, they're just not as good, just so you know. So if you want to really be able to choose your audience, really be able to choose where you want your ads placed, and really be able to kind of have a better click-through rate and a better handle on that click-through rate, and also a better call to action where you have an actual funnel in the background giving, showing the page, exactly the page that you want, and giving a really good call to action. My light keeps going off. And giving a really good call to action, then I think a Facebook ad campaign is really what you want. Boosted ads, like I said, they do have their place, and if you have a post that's doing really well and Facebook mentions that to you, and it's one that doesn't have a lot of copy in the photo and it's able to be promoted, then by all means, if you just want more people to see that and you just want more engagement on that, then that is the perfect option. So just wanted to go over that again, guys, and let you know, kind of what your options are and why you would choose which ones. If you have any questions, let us know. If we helped you in any way, then be sure to like, comment, or share, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.